I am making fun of you for it.
And I still
Nerd.
won't be doing recap because I cannot. I remember. Nope. Because I all I remember is that we beat the shit out of one. Colin asked one a question, and then Nikkei found out. Plot twist: Kami wasn't Kami. It was fake Kami. And
Okay, but technically, which one is fake Kami?
and no matter what, all of my characters can't stop being puppets for. That is also something I've learned.
I mean, what did you expect when you chose the subclass Curse Sword?
You know what? I'll do recap tact. Just let me know when.
Yeah.
I'm not doing recap. It's neither you. If nobody does recap.
No,
then
I
you
said
get
I'll do recap. Just let me know when.
Oh, okay. Also just waiting on the Ico, I guess.
Good to go?
Did it get,
All right.
Go ahead.
how much of that did it get?
All of it. All of us bullying you. No, but last session we began with Colin, Kaigara, and Serafina all well, I would say recovering, but it was more so we were just kind of looting the bodies of the people we beat up the session before. Right, you know, Colin picking up the sword of the eldest, in quotation mark, child, before we went off to go beat up the next one. Only to find Knight still fighting them. And brutally getting the shit kicked out of him. Or her. Like brutally, it was rough. Poor Knight. And while upon seeing us carrying her brother in, the sister decided, nope, fuck that, I'm surrendering. Colin offered a Knight, you know, the child's sword, and Knight was like, the fuck? No, fuck off. Which was great. Then we go to where Nora was. Actually, I think we cut over to Nora at this point, didn't we? Before we went over there. We cut over to Nora in her Sulong form, beating the shit out of Nink brutally. Just absolutely stomping them out. Fatality after fatality coming out of Nora, you know? Nora, of course, wins the fight like the professional she is. And then we all arrive, and we're like, haha, ho ho! And then the third child arrives, and we're like, ha ha, ho ho, we have your siblings captive. And then we take him captive. No, I went over that. And then we're like, haha, ho ho, we got your siblings captive. And he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm captive then. We're like, haha. And then Nora's like, I'm gonna kick your ass later.
I am the captain now.
We're like, haha. And then we put them all in a corner for the night. And we're like, no, go in your corner. It's also revealed that the daughter's actually the eldest, and the one we thought was the eldest was the youngest child. And then, at some point during the night, as Colin's sitting there watching over everything, the captain shows up, returning from Callan's realm. Not to be confused with Colin. They're two very different entities. With just very similar names. No. just letting that hang there. You know, and then we're like, okay, well, I guess since morning has come, we need to go beat up one. And so we take his kids, and we go to Kami's temple, and what do you know? One's there. And we're like, ha, ho, and we beat up one. And then one answers Colin's questions about his dad, who turns out to have been the former 3rd Division commander of the 6 Pirates. It's also revealed by Callan at one point that Nikkei and Kaigara are using not Kami's powers, but his to the captain. Who then doesn't bother telling Nikkei, but tells Kaigara. Even though Kaigara already suspected, and Nikkei had no clue. Poor Nikkei. Oh, right, I missed the part where Nikkei's sister attempted to murder the captain with a knife. Only to have, like, everybody in the vicinity ready to kill her outside of...
Oh my god, guys, she wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, because she just had, like, 5 knives drew on her the moment...
Even if you didn't draw your little knife on her, she would...
Hey, all I'm saying was she was fixing to be mincemeat. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the end, Nikke's sister calmed the fuck down. We didn't have to kill her. Good job, guys. But yeah, after we beat one, you know, Kami began to heal his fucking frauds that he keeps around his temple.
It's frauds.
Well,
Honestly,
first off,
understandable.
one goat that was there soloing one for an extended period.
My fault a Yonko commander showed up.
Honestly, should
Right
have done
word.
better, bitches.
Hey, we made him run. All I'm saying. Honestly, I'm sure she could like
Honestly-
fucking drop him.
Weak goat. That's all I gotta say.
Even that, I think she'll be fine.
But yeah, Kami's healing them, and then Nikke starts mentioning purpose and the sword to Kami, and Kami's like, "The fuck are you on about? I never had this delivered to you." And then Khaled appears from the Shadow Realm and is like, "Ho ho ho ho!" And then there's this whole conversation about the future and how they're gonna have to kill each other. Possibly, allegedly. And how he's given Nikke the power he has so that Nikke can, like, kill him or something. Yada yada yada. And we're like, get out! Get out! And then Callan leaves, and we're like, haha, we won! And Colin's currently bleeding in a corner, but you know, we don't worry about that. And Lee repeatedly got punched in the face by one, but it kept hitting his clone, so we don't worry about that either.
His poor clones, man, the looks on their faces.
I really brought them out for the first time since, like, I think the Mafia arc, just to watch them get slaughtered.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, and then we ended session, in quite a state, you know?
Yeah. Here's your 3 inspiration.
Aha, ho ho! I've won!
All of you guys find yourselves in Kami's palace. The fight just over. The debris from the ensuing combat all over the place. Kami, who has had a little bit of time to rest, has begun having his other guardians regain consciousness with his powers. Orion is sat against the staircase, his back leaned up against it. At some point he will talk with Kaigara, but he is in a pretty bad state right now.
Poor Kaigara.
What? I zoned out. Sorry.
Nikke!
Wait. Sorry. Wait. No, hang on. I think
God damn it.
I zoned out, guys.
I was
Wow.
just describing that all the other guardians are beginning to awaken as Orion is leaned up against the staircase, as Kami is in the process of healing all of them.
Oh, he's just healing them. And
As of right
Orion. Alright. I guess Nikke will approach Orion.
now. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes, Apollo?
Nikke looks off to the side, up towards Kami, and then back at Orion. He's like, well, yeah.
Orion,
Okay.
Orion pats your back a little bit. Good job. Not only did you and your crew save us, but all of Skypiea.
Well, I mean, it was just my crew, and then he's gonna raise a hand, point here, to here, and then over at Artemis, and then over at Oscar, and then tonight.
Oscar waves happily.
I know why you point out the goats after your sister, wild.
Oh yeah,
I mean-
for real.
No, because I'm pretty sure I gave props to these two first.
and then skipped over our goats who have been with us since the Mafia art. Diabolical.
True.
I mean, they're not a part of the crew, but they're good people.
I recognize two of them, the bishop and the songstress there,
Mhm.
Artemis. I heard what happened not too long after everything went down, but with what was happening, I was unable to go search for her.
I think things are coming back under control, well, at least as far as that goes. Thankfully, I still do need to find Helios.
I'm sure he's somewhere down there.
In hell.
But
Even the Archbishop knew.
But Apollo,
What's up?
since Kami is busy, I have to ask. Where did you come upon that power of yours?
Mhm. You guys gonna take a seat on the step, and he's gonna essentially explain to him like that the ribbon. He kind of just blanked out one like for a moment, and kind of just stumbled upon the ribbon somehow, and how he was essentially tricked into believing it was from Kami, given to him by Orion, and then like the whole big reveal that Colin was just like fucking puppeteering Nike's actions.
I see. I don't remember ever giving you a ribbon. In fact, the last time I saw you was during one of our training sessions.
He nods his head, and he's like, I don't know, it's weird because I feel like every time I'm here, it's more bewildering. I mean, first Helios, now, I mean, believing that everything was fine, but that was just Colin lying, but then he's also helping me, but then, like, I have to slay him? Question mark?
It sounded all very cryptic, but you looks like you have a lot of good friends. Just make sure they keep an eye on you, especially. And Apollo, I want you to keep a close eye on Kaigara for me.
Of course. He's the only other Skypian that's been around.
I
Not
just
the
sense
others.
from what I can tell, I just sense even though both of you share powers of Callan, I feel his connection is a lot deeper than yours.
Well, to be fair, I summon his powers through a ribbon, whereas Kaigara is, well, like a holy man and whatnot. I mean, I feel like it makes sense. His
His
belief
faith
that
is-
it.
His faith is most likely being tested as we speak. Just,
Right.
if you ever feel like, keep your distance and just keep an eye on him. Sort of like how us Guardians keep an eye on Kami.
Right. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna watch over all of them. And not just like any particular one. I mean,
I
he's
know,
kind of like,
Apollo. I worry as an older brother.
I mean, I get that, I guess. I mean, not that I'm much of an example of an older brother, but finding out Artemis went to the Six Pirates of all people.
Seems you
Sour
were able to
taste.
change her at least.
Maybe. I'm gonna see what she wants to do and maybe try and help her find a better line.
And as you both are talking, Nora, you see Maxwell come over to Colin, who is, out of this entire fight, is in the worst state out of everybody in here, including the
Oh,
other
I mean,
Guardians.
you know, like the normal like denting to his skin. His skin is cracked, like blood leaking
Oh.
slightly from it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Jeez, Colin.
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit. I'll be alright.
I didn't know you could bleed. No, she was just saying in the background, I didn't even know he could bleed.
I'll
Been
take a
while
look
since
at
it
him.
happened.
Seems like normal healing magic will work, but I'm not. It should mostly just stabilize him.
I'm not a robot. Remember that before.
Just gonna cast Cure Wounds at. You heal 14 hit points.
Don't worry, Colin. I've got you. I cast Cure Wounds too.
You don't even have Cure Wounds.
I cast Helping Hands.
You don't have those here. Get out.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, Colin, eat a second Blackened Fist or Ruined.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Everyone present, I'd like your attention, please. As you guys see Kami, the young lad that he is, look down at everybody, who are definitely worse for wear. I'm glad all of you could arrive. If not for your showing, I'm not sure Skypiea would still exist.
Well, you know, happy to help.
Some of you might be temporary allies, some of you might be in it for the long run, but you have my gratitude and that of Skypiea's.
I imagine Nikkei is just like nodding along, but not even looking at Kami. He's just looking at everybody.
Yes. There's no need. You can just call me Kay or anything like that if you don't feel comfortable.
Nope.
Hey, wait!
Nope.
A shadow? Can he cast it over the place?
I understand.
Nikkei looks at Orion and just sighs.
As much as I would like to disagree on the principle of you're literally a god, yeah, we kind of need the money.
A god always has to reward those that do their best to save him and serve. I will pull something together. I believe there's a lot of lost relics that could go a long way in terms of ground currency.
Alan?
Oh, okay, fine.
That's very understandable. He used to serve the previous Kami, my father. Nowhere close. The Skypian people used to all be united as one. Him and his father had exiled the Shandians. I know him well. I have tried to contact him multiple times, but the scars run deep.
Not your biggest fan, I've gotta agree.
Time is the best healer, and with those as devout as Zion, I feel it's just in due time before we can finally reunite as one. Yes. I guess the most I can say, in a formal sense, is unlike my father and my grandfather, I seek to reunite Skypiea under one, with the cities showing cultures from all three, with respect, and to show that the disdain between each other will disappear soon.
Mhm.
Yes. My mantra, I hate to say, is not as well suited as his, but I have seen into the future in this battle that he speaks of. I don't have the fuller picture, but I do know it will be a battle of the newest generation, not just Skypiea, but the entire world. Here, similar to the one that happened not too 5 years ago. Almost none at all. I was but a smaller lad at that time.
How exactly old is this kid? She murmurs over to like Maxwell
We've
since
heard
he's
before he was like 15 or 14.
He,
He
ha-
had
Five
like
he,
a
years.
he,
pathetic
he, he's,
character.
he's able to hear Seraphina quite well. Even the smallest of murmurs, his mantra is able to pick up on. I'm 15.
Oh, she kind of like straightens up a little bit, rubs the back of her head.
Do not worry. While I do seem quite young, inheriting Kami's power is maturing enough. I only know them by name. I don't know of them before. And I'm not sure if this is a recent development with Callan. He was the most mysterious of my father's guardians.
Mhm.
There's
Before. No, well, I mean, okay, I guess. I was gonna let Jane go to answer your question first.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Um, did your father ever mention anything about him before you gained your title? Anything that seemed out of the ordinary, I suppose?
I had little to no interaction with my father. Since I was a Skypian and normal born, I don't get to live in Upper Yard. That is a privilege only held by the Guardians and Kami himself.
Hmm. Never bothered to visit, huh? Seraphina kind of crosses her arms.
It's tradition. I am unallowed to during that time. I would have to have undergone the trials at a tender age.
which wouldn't have been possible.
Oh, I'm sure somebody could.
I could, but a visit like that is ill ordained. Skypiea is held in. Most don't even know I am of this age, and if they saw me like this, they would be.
They would
Sup-
break their spirit.
Yes, I should be just held as a mythical figure rather than a one that can be seen by the naked eye. I can
So-
provide you transport back down to Skypiea without having to go through the trial areas. You wouldn't be able to enter that temple anymore anyways.
What do you mean by that? Did it fall out of the sky? The
Well,
biggest
we
question
saw it
we ever
crumbling.
had.
But
Not
we
only did
actually
it-
saw it crumbling.
Not only did it crumble, that temple seems like it almost didn't exist.
It, if I may, it seemed more like it was intended to be a place for Callan to pass that sword on than anything.
Speaking
It
of which,
totally fell out of the sky.
Apollo,
Nikkei slowly turns around, brings himself to his feet.
I know my most humble guardian Orion has already asked you, but how do you feel holding that blade?
Nikkei is going to draw the sword and stare into the blade for a second.
It doesn't seem to make you feel any different.
I would say I feel as resolute as ever, Tommy, sir. I don't know. It just looking at it feels like when I look into the ribbon that Rose has right now. It's just reminds me that I have a purpose that I do want to fulfill, and only time will tell how that works out.
So it seems his giving you of his powers is concerning. He seems genuine and wanting someone to be able to defeat him.
If I may speak, it's not really my place, but
Please go ahead.
if the things we've heard are anything to go by, he was an incredibly loyal guardian to the end of his days as a guardian. I don't think he'd want to see Skypiea fall. However, we've seen what they're capable of. We dealt with one of the other kings a while back. And he helped us defeat him. He gave Kaigara strange power to send him away from us, keep us alive. I don't think he's truly on their side as much as he is incapable of resisting them on his own.
Well, Colin, if I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tommy, but when Callan was up there, he said something about not having much control left before he left, right?
I can only presume that means whatever this ill-fated power is, he is resisting it as much as he can.
But he's running out of time. Zone fruits have a will. If you try and rebel against it, it will consume you at some point. Well, for these storytime fruits are different, but I imagine they follow a similar trend in that regard of having their own will. Well, yeah, we know their
You-
powers from the other world.
Yeah, you have no idea if they even have devil fruits.
Yeah, we
You
know they
just know-
somehow got the power.
You just know that they have been, from what Zarathrax has stated, that was gifted powers to become a god.
Yeah, Colin's making, I guess, an assumption there, but
Yeah, which is
very
a fine
reasonable
assumption.
one. Yeah, it's a very reasonable assumption. Or something akin to them. That power, well, from what we can tell, it's from the other world. Might not be a story time, but it's certainly something gifted from there, and gifted power always comes with a price.
We will require a lot of time to think about this and rebuild. I'd recommend you all get back to your injured companions. They must be worried sick.
Yes. Kami, or
Yes.
she kind of glances at Nora. Your holiness?
Kami is fine. I think so. You can think of it more of as just a name then, rather than a meaning of God.
Right.
That's gonna make it even weirder, though.
Right. Yeah. Do you think that you will restore the people? What are the people
The
called again?
Shandians?
Yeah. Do you think that you'll restore their status back in Skypia? Bring them from exile?
It'll take time, but I am confident. As we are already seeing signs of many of them starting to worship Kami once again. You've already seen one of them. He is quite a devout follower.
I would think even Callan was a devout follower, considering how strong he fought against his own temptations to keep Skypia safe.
Kami,
Yes.
after you send us back, later in the day, like during the night, can you try and persuade Helios to head to my mom's?
I cannot interfere in such a way. Sending a divination would only complicate things.
I figured. It's just, I don't know. Everybody I ask keeps saying that they don't know where he is.
We'll find him. Okay.
I can assist you in that in a different way. I can let you locate him.
Please? Kami?
As soon as you arrive back, you will have a sixth sense of sorts of where to find him.
Alright, thank you.
I think we can. True. I think we could head back. I think we got what we need.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Did you just say quote unquote Nora?
because it's hockey.
Well, okay.
In terms of training them, I cannot do that personally. My mantra comes with that of being Kami. My guardians cannot leave either, but there's a couple of well-trained mantra users, that being Leto and their master, Artemis and Apollo. Both of them should be able to assist them quite well with their mantra.
Um, there's, if I can make a request about our reward, there is actually something I could use more directly.
And that is?
If you have any devil fruits stored somewhere, I could make use of them. I have some worries to solve.
A devil fruit, eh?
Hmm.
I'll see about sending one of my guardians to scour Upper Yard. It wouldn't be out of the question that one might be up here.
Thank you.
What?
Since all of you are in my domain, it'll be quick 10-minute transport.
Oh,
I do not. While it is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I have nothing to ask.
wait. Tommy. I mean, I'm guessing that our ship will also be taken with us.
That is why it will take 10 minutes instead of 5.
Okay.
I'm more worried about Kaigara. Good here. Yo,
Very good
this
to
is
go.
like really cool. We met God.
What?
Shut it, Oscar.
Guys, I'm as glad as Oscar is. My two favorite people side by side with Nikkei in the middle.
Gay.
Mhm.
Lee's hugging you. He's like, bro, you're my best friend.
His ship on one side and his sister on the other.
All of you gather around as Kami holds out both of his hands. One of them seems to be pointing a different direction, and the other one's pointing towards your guys' group. You see a bright white light that shines with a seal underneath the floor. You feel your bodies are at ease. The warmth that this power, it envelops you entirely. You feel calm. You feel invigorated. You feel like you can relax for the first time in a long time. There's no immediate sense of danger. And when you return, nothing you really need to do for a long time. Besides, continue on with your journey whenever you feel.
Why do I feel like the instant just before they vanish? Bye bye everyone. Just like right before they vanished.
I'm gonna kill them all, burn.
Orion, before you guys all vanish, he would have had a conversation with Kaigara, which we'll go over in the next session, but he gives a smile to Kaigara and a smile towards Apollo.
Nikkei waves.
He probably won't get to see his younger brother or his apprentice student for a long time. But the conversations and talks and just seeing them once again for so long puts him at ease, knowing that all he's done has not been for naught. And not long after, all of you guys appear back in the city.
With Ren?
Let me go ahead and just do this.
And Orion!
Orion is not there. He's just like, oh, I jumped in. Hey guys.
Dang. Is it immediately hit him?
Yeah, as soon as you land, it seems like he's at the cathedral.
Perfect. Convenient.
Where did we leave our friends again? Just
The cathedral.
Oh, okay, time to go crash out. Got it.
Yeah, don't worry. Nikke immediately like
I
looks
summoned
on
the
guard.
crash out.
Don't worry.
Summoning jutsu.
Nikke looks upset now.
Nikke?
I'm upsetty spaghetti.
I am so. Yeah, and let's just say he are friends. He gives a nervous laughter before
That's
turning on his heels
going
and
to be a
fucking walking
problem.
off.
And Colin's following him. The instant he starts off a different road, Colin's just like, oh, okay, fuck, nope, we're not doing this again.
I guess we're all following.
When do we ever know peace, Nora? This is the usual for us.
Yeah,
I
vacation
can't think
sounds great, Nora. High five.
High five, Captain. You're so cool for giving us a vacation.
Yeah, high five. We love vacations.
But before vacation festivities can arrive, all of you go back to where your injured friends are in the process of. Well, we're in the process of being hit. What the fuck? Is it Black and Fist of Ruin?
Yeah.
Oh, stop, I don't deserve this.
Survive this, Colin.
Survive this.
Go ahead and
Stop.
do that.
Stop.
It's not even a
Yeah.
proper sword slash. It's just a fucking gut punch.
As you guys arrive, you see. Let me go ahead and raise all your guys' tickets.
Oh.
Hey,
Damn,
stop
they're
moving.
huge.
My
Stop
bad.
moving.
Oh my
bad.
god. We
There
teased
we go.
Oh. Where the hell am I?
Okay,
We're
we're about the same size.
Free me.
You're right here.
Where the fuck? Oh, there we are. Ah, oh.
What did I think
We're in-
Oscar was calling for a second?
As soon as you guys walk, Nora, you're just like to the pews. To the pews.
Who's the crowd?
No, it's fine. I just like saw you dash to the other side of the room. I'm like, holy
We're
shit.
just running them down.
As soon as you guys
officer
as soon as
who-
you guys enter the cathedral, you notice the archbishop is currently off to the side and kneeled onto her knees facing the door with her blade at her side. You all see Rose. She seems to be in perfect health. She opens her eyes, seeing all of you with her normal eyes.
Her eyes aren't red anymore? That's so sad. I thought that was gonna be a permanent thing.
Colin's gonna give a
Seraphina's
smile
gonna-
and like walk
Yeah,
over.
she's smiling. It's
You
good to
feeling
see
better
her
now?
walking alive.
DK will do the same. He'll walk up.
Alive and well. Good to see it.
I am. It's good to see all of you again. I can only guess everything went swimmingly.
There are some things I'm processing. But yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
two.
Seraphina kind of, flexes. We were successful. High five, Oscar.
High five!
Nikke, where is he? He's not the Archbishop, right? You're not. Right?
No. Dang.
The archbishop is off to the side, to the left. Colin, I don't think you've met him.
No.
No. He was there. I haven't met him, but Colin has. Colin's professional.
The archbishop gives a bow. It's good to welcome you all back. I can only thank you for what you have done.
Hmm. Hey,
Don't
Rose,
mention it.
What is it, Nikkei?
do you still have that ribbon?
She reaches into her side pocket and takes it out, showing it to you. It looks unchanged.
Alright. He's gonna take it and then he's gonna do something really goofy here. Just because I think it'd be really fucking. He's going to then reach towards her hair, grab a couple of strands, braid it, and then tie it off with the ribbon before looking to the Archbishop.
Okay.
Just
You're
a little bit longer.
supposed to ask before you mess with a girl's hair.
Ooh,
My bad. I kind of ran away before I got etiquette training.
I'll keep it for now.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't look that
Has
bad,
everything
right,
been
Colin?
alright? Let's focus
Every-
on the reason you dragged us here, Nikkei. Yeah. Because I think most
Right.
of us need rest
Right,
when this is done.
Archbishop,
Yes, Apollo.
where is he?
I thought as much. He is unconscious in the infirmary.
Is that a
He's
good or bad?
napping on the job? Well, to be fair, he wasn't exactly
Well,
the most upstanding person.
A good thing. Gotcha.
to put it simply, if not for your friend here, he was attempting to. How do I put this lightly? Take the lives of your friends.
Excuse me.
Nikkei just goes, "Oh, which room is he in?"
Good. I'm glad we're on the
To-
same page.
Seeing the bloodlust in all of your eyes, can I ask that only a couple of you go in there so that you don't cause more blood than there should be?
I'm not
Nikkei,
gonna
you
run
got
him
it?
through yet.
You sure?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Nikkei's got it.
Nikkei's gonna look back to Artemis. What about you? Do you want to come with?
The idea of seeing that man in that state. But he needs to see both of us.
All right,
We'll be
So-
out here if you need us.
Archbishop, sir. Which?
The infirmary's over here.
All right, Nikkei will walk.
You guys walk in. Let me go ahead and GM layer all of you guys.
What? They're gone.
He killed them. He killed them.
Oh God!
As soon as you walk into the
Oh.
room, you notice a couple of people are awake.
All right, Nikkei's. He'll.
You notice all of your crew are currently awake. Tanya seems to be fidgeting in her bed as she does not like sitting around. Amelia's in the middle of reading a book. Giles is looking towards the side of his desk that's like close to his infirmary bed and is working on Little Mouse again. And Sophia just seems to be sat down next to Amelia, looking at the book she's reading.
Okay.
But in terms of your step-papa, he is laid out unceremoniously on one of the farther beds, with his flask on the floor. No visible wounds, but a clear cut into his front chest, like where his shirt was, but no wound there.
Nikkei audibly laughs for a second upon realizing that Helios is just there, just sprawled out.
As soon as you laugh, everybody looks over. Tanya looks over and she just gives a big smile. Oh, finally we get to leave. Oh my god, this place is boring.
It's okay, Tanya. Everything's been handled in the upper yard.
Not to mention, it smells like alcohol all the time with that guy.
Yeah, that's my stepfather and Artemis's father. Speaking of, he's gonna gesture to Artemis. Artemis, this is Tanya, Sophia, Amelia, and Giles. Giles?
Giles
Right?
gives a small nod.
Fuck.
You got it right, you
Amelia-
fool.
Amelia and Sophia give away as Sophia looks over at you, Nikkei. Is Nora out there?
He nods his head.
Amelia, I'll be back a little bit, all right? Of course.
That was not right for her
as-
to see what you did.
True.
Oh, fair point.
Anyways, everyone, this is my sister Artemis. I'm glad to see that you guys are all in good health, but actually, we're here for Mr. Alcoholic.
Yeah, stepdaddy issues.
Something like that.
All right. I'll go see what's happening outside.
I'm just
Oh, hey,
upset
Tanya.
Rose beat me
you
to the
doing?
punch.
Amelia gives a small nod. She was quite quick to deal with him, from what I heard.
Even more disappointing.
From,
Oh well.
From what the priests were talking about, it was done in a single blow. They've never seen anything like it before.
Nikki just
That's our
smiles.
Rose.
That's Rose, alright. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Are you talking to Amelia?
Yeah.
Sure.
Look, walk up and like whisper in your ear. And he's like, hey, so like, I guess I was being kind of stupid, but like, tell Rose I'm sorry for touching her hair without asking.
You are naive, aren't you?
What? No, I just what? It doesn't look that bad. Come on, guys, it doesn't look that bad. Like, come on.
I feel like instead of having another woman apologize for you, you should do it yourself.
Probably, but like, I don't know how long it would
Artemis
take.
grabs you by your ear. Maybe you should listen.
Ow, ow,
Rose being scolded from every
Ow.
direction.
ow.
As she drags you over to the drunken man who is in the middle of snoring very loudly.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Nikki is going to reach down and grab his flask, actually.
As soon
Go,
as you try
Nikkei, go
to,
become
soon as
the
you try to
alcoholic.
grab the flask, you see his like unconscious grip is holding it tight.
No alcohol for DK. He's too
An
young.
alcoholic to the
He's
bitter
just a
end.
baby.
Even in his sleep.
Shall we wake him up?
Sword.
You do it.
He's going to reach down and try to rattle Helios a bit. If that doesn't work, he's just going to straight up throw Helios.
You rattle him and you notice his eyes open as you see like the pink blush come from his cheeks from still not exactly sober. Ugh. What do you two want?
Well, I mean, I heard you got your ass handed to you. And, you know, I don't know. Thinking about it, you're not quite the boogeyman I made you out to be. You're just pathetic drunk, really. I mean, look at you. Laid out, one hit is all it took.
Is that all you came here for? Just throw snidey remarks?
No.
That's our Nikkei.
Although, that's just a bonus. And Nikkei will sit down on one of the nearby beds and just look at Helios.
And
I don't know. It's weird seeing you again after 6 years at this point. Honestly, I'm really peeved that you did go after them. I mean, I have half a mind to just try and run you through right now, but Bishop said not to, so I guess I gotta listen.
His thing was no more blood than necessary.
You know what? You know what, Colin? It's true!
I'm just putting it on his shoulder. The thing, Colin, me.
I might get blackout drunk quite a bit after these recent years, but even I was a bit surprised that I tried to kill a couple of people.
Really? That's where you're surprised? I mean, then again, to a bunch of children, you were a bit excessive.
I know more than anyone my drinking is quite excessive, Apollo.
Yeah, but you took it far. Too far. Too many times.
Way too far. Yeah. Losing your job. Losing a stepchild, presumably dead. And then another one, said to be a next guardian. A kid I won't be able to see ever again. I took it quite far. Felt I had no other option.
He just shakes his head, kind of feeling disappointed by that answer.
I've been reduced to a mere vice captain of the White Berets, and it has nothing to do with my skill. Simply put, it's a probation.
Personally, I don't think that's far enough.
And you're probably right. But with my reputation and my previous skill, they simply couldn't take me away.
You know, it's weird, because at one point or another, I would almost argue that as much as I looked up to Mom, I almost looked up to you for being what you were, but after actually experiencing what it's like to be around you, what it's like to be with you, he just shakes his head. He's like,
You
One
put
of-
both of us through a lot, Helios. Enough to where I would stop even trying to be a guardian. And almost killing Apollo. Is that so? I used to be a man many could look up to. Head of the White Berets, saving lives every day. That was the man Leto fell in love with. But I am no longer that man.
fuck, why did my mind blank? Just I just since I got here, really. I been dreading running into you, but also been looking forward to it, despite my apprehension.
I dreaded running into either of you. Not because I hate my own children, but to see me in a state like this. Laid out in the cathedral infirmary, drink in hand, and the blade in the other that used to be held by a hero. I don't expect either of your forgivenesses, neither do I expect it from Leto. But seeing both of your faces, seeing the pain I've caused, and the fact that both of you were able to move on, even though it wasn't what you wanted, it puts me a little bit at ease. It might take me a long time to finally put down the liquor. But just know, I never wanted any of this for either of you.
Nikkei nods his hands, and then he's going to reach out once again and place both his hands on Helios's forearm. And he's just, it's strange. This whole time I've been nothing but running from everything. It started when I was 12, and I genuinely felt worthless, and I could never be comparable to Orion, the Master, and so I figured if I'm not here to try and disappoint, then I won't disappoint. If that makes sense. So after I got down to the ground, I did a lot of gladiatorial work because I knew it was dangerous. No, a lot of it's for show. There's a special, more secretive aspect to it that's not just for show. And a lot of that, there's some moments where I figured maybe it was better if I lost. In spite of that, something made me keep going and pushing onward. And when I was fighting Artemis, keep holding on to that anchor. Especially if I'm going to try and hate Artemis and letting go of hers. It's weird because it's both of our angers. And just when I met my captain, he found me in a weird place, and something about the way he was. He was goofy and lighthearted, but when it mattered, he was there, and for that I am grateful to my captain. And he's helped me realize a lot, and made me understand that while I don't want God's guardian, there are still people out there with even though they don't necessarily need it, it's still something I do want to try my best to do. And fighting for Kami, it just made me realize need to talk to you just to get that sense of closure.
All right. I can't stop either of you from doing anything anymore. Both of you are grown adults at this point. Even if you are a pirate, your crew has shown they are quite capable. What do you plan to do, Artemis? I don't plan on being with the 6 pirates anymore. They're ruthless, and they show no regard for anyone else. But there is a group out there that might draw me on the right path. I met one of them not too long ago, back when I was searching for Apollo on the surface.
What group is that, if I might ask?
They were known as the Revolutionary Army.
What?
God, the Revs are here. Get the gods. Get the gods.
Nikkei laughs a little bit. He's heard a little bit about it. And he's like, well, I guess we'll both be opposing the world government to some degree.
It seemed like they were doing the right thing. While you're going on adventure, being free as can be, I want to make the world a better place. If that's what you both want, just make sure you tell Lido.
Of course, I think we're gonna be here for a couple of days.
I'm all
Ah,
healed
we're-
up. I'll leave out the back entrance and get back to work.
Wait, there is one thing I do want to ask you.
Shoot, kid.
Will you spar with me one last time?
When I'm sobered up.
I'll either be at the training grounds or at mom's.
And with
Maybe
that,
my ship.
he stands up and proceeds towards the back entrance of the infirmary, knowing he doesn't want to go past all the awkward stares of the rest of your crew, knowing what he has done. And he disappears.
Nikkei looks over at Artemis to see, I guess, how she's like feeling or like holding up about this.
She's got a small smile on her face as she rubs her left arm.
How do you feel now?
I feel a lot better, but I think it's time we get out of here.
But also, don't think you're excluded from that either. I do want to spar with you too. Bloodlust aside.
I'm sure Master and Rin want to as well.
I'm having really sore arms, aren't I?
And as you say that, you guys begin to walk out with the others, where everybody is now inside the cathedral proper. Sophia has walked out as she is looking at Nora with a confused gaze with her one eye. Yeah, she was she was looking for you specifically. Sophia walks up and gives a small chuckle. She looks up at you. She reaches up her left hand, reaching for one of your ears. She softly touches it. I'm not sure why you had to hide this, but I feel like it suits you. Well, I mean, it's only fair. You got to see underneath my eye patch.
Oit.
Yeah, she's caressing them softly and like slowly like rubbing your head. Sorry. I guess I just got carried away. As Tanya's just snickering over with Lee, looking at you too.
Colin just got like one hand up on his cheek and is just watching them, just amused at this point.
Sorry.
Get a room next time, maybe?
Hey, wait, since everybody's walking around, Serafina whistles for her wolves! Really
yeah.
stop!
No, not again.
As you whistle for them, let me see if there's a place where they're just all hanging around, so it's easier for me.
Can I just cast gun on all of them the moment they enter the room?
No! No!
I use Titan's grip. Sorry, you can't cast gun.
Okay, Black is just
Behold,
run.
as the room fills more,
God
Yes!
damn it, too many.
the wolves immediately surround Serafina.
She's like giving them all, head pats, rubbing them, telling them how much she missed them, giving kisses.
It's
Hey,
not
Artemis.
too long. It's not too long after you see Inferno. After he gets his attention from you, immediately runs over to Lee.
Oh my god, traitor!
W.
W Inferno, W.
Hey, by the way, Artemis, everybody that was in this church are people of the Golden Pirates. I don't know why we left them. Well, okay, they all got hurt really badly. But these are like the actually like calm.
Hey, we can hear you, you know.
It's Rose approaches you and Artemis as she gives a small bow.
Who
It's
is
nice
that?
to meet you. You must be
Oh,
Artemis.
Captain, finally. Finally, the captain's back.
Yes,
We missed
my
you,
name
Captain.
is Artemis. Based on your demeanor, you must be the one that put my father in his place. That's correct. It was not something I wanted to see, but I'm just glad I could keep everyone safe.
Step.
Yes, I did. Sadly, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, finally I am here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
You have a wolf on you now.
Tommy matter handled. Entered church. Nikke had talk with dad. We are now.
Was low key suicidal before you.
Displeased how? That is why I decided to hang back at the ship.
What?
I've made a vow now that I will never lose again, Nora. She looks up at you as you go towards the captain.
Yes, Nora.
What? Seraphina gasps.
Levi thinks about it for a second. Hmm. 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 Lee thinks about it for a second. Hmm. You'll have to let me think about that, because I'm very inclined to saying no. Just flat out.
Rose looks past Nora. We can't have dissent in the crew, Captain. If this is what she wishes, I will gladly accept her challenge.
Hmm.
How about we talk about this outside where there's not,
As
no
you,
offense, he says to the Archbishop,
You
but
two,
not strangers.
you two seem awfully feisty today. There's
As
something different about you
you-
two.
As you say that, as you guys look back at Rose, you notice her eyes are crimson red.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Hmm. Yeah,
What is-
there's something different about you two. Can't really quite explain it. Maybe it's the appearances, but if you guys want to fight for the vice captain position, then I'll allow it just this once. Besides, I was always curious who was stronger between the two of you.
If this is what it takes to show you I will never break my promise again, then so be it.
Oh, Nora, you done fucked up, man.
Sounds good with me.
Can we return to the ship now? I think we all need rest, frankly.
Are we doing anything else here? Lee asked Tanya.
Oh. Oh.
I don't believe we are doing anything else, but I feel like we need a break, Captain.
Well, yeah, no, my point is return to the ship for rest, not leaving, but I want to rest. And I need to repair the ship also.
Not to mention, we still need to wait for, as Artemis speaks up. Not to mention, I believe Kami said you were being rewarded, so if you leave too fast, it'll just be
Again,
left.
not planning to leave, just want to go rest on the ship.
Lee like whispers to Tanya. He said that. I wasn't paying attention.
Tanya wasn't there, Captain, yes. He's
Yeah,
supposed to be
damn
giving us
it.
artifacts from the
Lee,
surface
Lee
world.
whispered that to Tanya.
Okay, fair enough.
I wasn't there, Captain.
Right, you weren't there. Right. Lee's gonna look down on the wolf.
Hey, Kagura!
Wolf.
Wolf. Right.
He-
You weren't,
Inferno is excited to see you. Wolf.
Right. Or you wouldn't know either, right?
Kagura!
Well, let's return to the ship. Everyone deserves some rest.
Sleep for
Yeah.
something. Please.
Maxwell is going. He decides since everything is over, he's going to stay here at the cathedral. Hannah, she's hanging around Kaigara, but
Fucking
she does walk up to the captain before you leave.
Type shit.
If I'm sorry to impose, but would it be alright if I hung around and I don't know.
Are you asking to join us?
I would hope that's alright. And Lee, can you make me a wisdom save real quick?
Type shit.
Is she
I
trying to
am-
Yeah,
fucking use
flex it.
charm on our
Flex
captain?
him. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at a gun.
Pop it off, Hannah.
Type shit. Why am I making a wisdom save?
Oh wait.
Type shit. Why am I?
Yeah. Put him in his place.
Wild ass audacity to charm. our
Honestly,
captain.
I feel like if anything, Lee would respect this. Lee would respect this.
It's 14. I
14.
can't fucking.
That fails.
Wait, what
Okay.
the fuck is your wisdom?
Oh,
save,
I'm
bro?
gonna throw another ISMO in there. I'm throwing ISMO in there because ain't no way she's trying to do something to me.
Hey,
Okay.
dog.
All right.
You know what? You know what,
All
Captain?
right.
This one time, I'll inspo you if you want.
Thank you.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm doing
All
it,
right.
Captain.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna throw
what?
another ISMO.
Wait.
There's no way I'm gonna be treated.
And what are the
What?
saves a monk has proficiency with? Because I swear you should have
What'd you say?
proficiency in wisdom save. Nothing.
I
I'm
don't have
fact checking
proficiency.
something. That's fucking
Oh my
weird.
god. Does a 15 succeed? Like does a 15
It does
succeed?
not, no.
No, dude. I can tell you right now.
Wow,
Presuming she's near
wow.
my level, we have saves of like
Wow.
17.
Okay. Wow. That's just crazy. I'm going to use that one observation ability, predictive outcome.
Yeah.
Predict outcome,
Because no
yeah.
way she's gonna try to bitch
Hey.
me the captain here.
I'm
I'm not-
You might have immunity to charm via conquerors, maybe. I don't know.
No. That's an ability. That is crazy.
How's
That
it?
is absolutely. Can I turn this door? Can I? Yo, I'm gonna use one more ISMO. This is actually my last, guys. Come on, bro. Like, come on. This is crazy. This is.
Bro, this is
absolutely-
diabolical. I'm
This
gonna
is
be real
crazy.
with you. If this fails,
That's
I'll
a
fuck you
17
another.
succeed.
It does not.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Someone help me out here.
Hey, dude, I'm looking at
Sorry,
your
Kendall.
saves.
Yes, this is that important to me. Someone help me out, goddammit.
Okay, fine, god damn it, Captain. Take another one. Shit.
Jesus Christ!
Just take it.
I'm gonna use the power of predicting the future, you know, and I'm gonna give him that 14 I got.
The 14,
hell?
so 14 plus 4,
18.
18.
If that doesn't
doesn't-
succeed, you're on your own.
That's a
Captain.
That's a
That-
19. No, that's a 19.
You
That's
have
a
plus
19.
4. You have plus 4, and I give you a 14.
So it is 18,
math.
correct?
Yes.
That does not succeed.
Oh, she's
Yo!
like that, huh? She's like that, huh?
Yo!
I have
Shit,
zero
watch this.
inspiration, so I'm just gonna watch you fuck.
Bro, if you get charmed, I'm
20!
The crew. I'm
That's
gonna
a
be
20. That's a 20.
That still
Alright.
fails.
So you succeed, but you have no inclination that somebody was trying to charm you.
real. Oh, she's using a
Really now?
weird charm spell then. Those charm
Motherfuckers are
spells let you know somebody tried to
petty.
charm you.
Bitches are. I can't even see that she was trying to charm me.
Due to the effects of her class, this specific class ability.
Oh, she's that bard class. Oh, you're a rat bastard, Zhang, and I want you to know
Yo, I done
that.
beat the shit out of her right
Full
here, right
chest,
now.
You
yo.
are a rat
On
bastard.
everything. She made me waste like half of my inspiration right there, bro. I done beat the shit out of her.
I will tell you what she was attempting to do. She was trying to charm you to make her seem more appealing
I don't
in
give a
terms of
fuck.
like
Bro, just punch her.
friendliness
Just
and like
punch her.
her self-worth.
She better not try to. I don't give a fuck. I done beat the shit out of her next time she do some shit like that.
Hey, bro, she took 2 of my inspo up. Go punch her.
I'm about to
I-
punch her bitch ass.
I just hope I can assist in any ways.
Roll
Seeing
another
as
wisdom save.
Seeing all of you has inspired me.
He thinks about it for a second.
We do still need a musician, Captain.
She does have a lovely voice, doesn't she?
Maxwell speaks up a little bit. She is renowned as having the most beautiful voice in all of Skypiea.
Right. Here's what I'll do, right? Just like my friend Giles over there. Thomas over there. He points at Giles. I'm gonna give
Technically
you
not on the crew, but riding with us.
I'm gonna give you an interview. And depending on how this interview goes, will depend if you get to join the crew or not.
Roll another wisdom save, please.
If that's
Look up
what it will.
Jason.
If that's what it will take, I understand.
Right. All right. Then you're free to hop on board the ship.
Yo, he's recruiting another one, Knight. Look. Why are you so nosy?
Are you two still? Hey, what's going on over here?
Oh, nothing.
So make yourself at home on the ship, and you will be given an interview. If I don't find your results adequate, then I'll promptly send you back to Skypiea, or drop you off in the nearest island.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. Now,
If this is your decision, Hannah, I cannot stop you. These people have inspired me to show more of my faith towards Kami.
oh, we're really inspiration around here, huh?
I mean, Captain, to be fair, we showed up, beat up one of the 6 pirates, and saved their god. Kind of get more inspirational than that.
Not
It
that
doesn't
big
get
of a
any
deal
more
to me.
inspirational.
I mean,
Oh shit, he entered the Shadow Realm, guys! What the fuck?
Who entered the Shadow Realm? Oh, Maxwell.
He's just not here!
Yeah, Maxwell left.
Oh, okay. I feel
No,
like
you
it's
don't
on the
want-
upper rung.
you don't want to know.
Oh, okay, Captain. Fair enough.
But as you guys are talking, I presume you guys would have left at this point. You
Yeah.
find yourselves back on the ship of Goldie.
How bad is the damage? I need to know.
Thankfully,
There's a hole in the
thankfully,
deck.
Nikkei did a very good job driving it, so no additional damage.
Hmm.
But the area that leads towards the kitchen has a big hole in it. There is
Oh,
a
yeah, I
massive
need to
hole
fix
in
that.
the center of the deck that leads
Oh,
down
so I
below
need to fix that.
to one of the guest quarters.
Because at this rate, if it rains, we're flooded. That's great. Colin's like cringing.
Lee's gonna pat her back.
Once we're on the ship, though, like after Colin's looked over the damage, he is gonna, well, firstly approach Rose actually before he goes to look for Nora.
Yes, and Rose would be she'd be back to normal at this point. There you go. That bitch wants to kill me.
I mean, you did challenge her for the vice captain, the greatest crew ever. Is that right,
True.
Captain? Fist bump.
Yes, sir. High five. Fist bump.
High five.
Oh, you keep saying you're like the weakest member in the crew. I'm gonna slap the shit out you, Nora.
He's gonna look at Rosa's sword. What sword does she have?
She
At
is
this
using
point?
one of the spare katanas you lent her.
Oh god, those things are poor quality. Colin's just like, oh. Do you want me to make you a new sword while I have time here? Really only have a couple things to do.
You shouldn't need to. I want to prove to Nora that I am not the weapon I wield myself.
No, but if we... You know what? Alright. I trust you. Just
Hey,
be careful. Yeah,
Colin.
Oscar?
I can help like with the heavy lifting if you want.
I'll get to the ship later. I have to do some things for myself. Could you give us a moment?
Yeah,
I'd kind of like to be with mostly my crew for a second. If you could like go
You
below deck or
crazy.
something, please.
Here,
He
Oscar,
says
have a
towards like Knight and Oscar.
Oscar, have a Kit Kat. Nikkei throws one across the ship.
puppies! Go get him!
Oh no!
Can you two please-
You notice the dogs like fucking surround him.
Vesuvius, go fetch Knight.
Colin sort of looks at Knight and Oscar and is like, could you two please go below deck while I have a quick conversation?
Yeah, you'll notice the knight just gives a nod.
Hey, Colin. What about? And then he points at Amelia, Giles, Hannah, and Artemis.
At least temporarily part of our crew, and despite certain things that happened, I do trust Amelia with this. He sort of looks at Rose, considering she's completely out of the loop. I found out more about my father. Finally, so
Lee's like playing with Inferno right now.
apparently he was the 3rd Division commander. I know Nora, you know about that, but I figured I should inform Rose considering the circumstances around her.
Third.
It-
It does in some way. Things seem a bit more clear for me now. I am not sure what that entails, but thank you a little bit.
You remember why you were being chased then?
I don't, but I do know why my memories are so dislocated.
And why is that?
At some point, it seems like I can't recognize a face or a name, but I know they were close to me. Somebody very close. For some reason, they chipped me 6 times.
Kept you?
I don't know what that means, but one of those chips is healed.
She's a soul.
Colin sort of like nods. Alright. Like I said, I'm sorry for what they did with the 6 pirates. Frankly, I don't,
It's not your fault, Colin.
and yet I feel more responsible than I did before.
You shouldn't take responsibility for something your father did.
Maybe. But certain things are starting to make it seem like there's more to this than I want. He just is like sort of forcing a smile before looking over at Nora. I know you want to have a conversation with me. Private, or do you not care, or not to my knowledge, no. I can't say I knew nothing. I had my suspicions after certain things, but it's why I mentioned him being part of a main crew back then. I knew he was important to the 6 Pirates. I knew he wasn't just some random member. I just didn't realize how important. He wasn't the one that made me, but it was, and he sort of at this point is going to reach into like his coat pocket and pull out the journal, flip through it to the papers on what he is, to put it simply. He was at least involved in the research. It's not the original maker of it, yeah.
You see Amelia step forward. From what I read, he's not only involved, but reading through it and what I've memorized, he's the one that invented the idea in itself.
Yeah. That's it. My... you know... at that point, he sort of looks at the sword on his hip and draws it to summon out Cerberus.
Yeah, Cerberus comes out.
He's going to look at Cerberus for a moment.
Cerberus looks up at you with its like all three heads, like super happy, its tail wagging.
Dad was... Back when I first met him, I couldn't really understand anything. I had been going through that hellhole. Those white rooms, those torturous days. Procedure after procedure with my body being broken and rebuilt. But he stepped in at some point in the process and freed me. I'm not sure how, because evidently Silas survived. Only one what? I don't remember the other one. I was something akin... That's because I was something akin to his pet project due to my family. It's not often you find someone with, you know, the will of D and then the blood of celestial dragons flowing in their veins. A willpower that's almost unbreakable.
And as Cerberus is summoned out, you notice Cerberus is no longer flying, but is sat on the deck, going into like a laying down position, like as a one of the heads closes its eyes, like laying its head down.
Sort of like reaches down and gently pats the other two. But
as you pat it, you see it looks... Cerberus looks weak.
Oh, no.
He takes that moment to look at that. Tact, is he aware of what's happening?
You are. Cerberus
No.
has been away from his original master for a very long time.
That shouldn't... Dad's not alive. He can't recall you. Why are you...
As Cerberus speaks in your mind,
Away, away.
Mhm.
Father is calling. So weak. So
Go.
weak.
Go to him. It'll
But-
all be okay.
Are we supposed to protect you?
It's alright. At that point, seeing what's happening, he is going to slowly pull out a paper and scribble down a letter. Faster than most people I've seen him write before handing it to Cerberus and sending him to sort of the dimension in which he resides normally.
Yeah,
Go to
and
him. I'll be fine, Cerberus.
Cerberus
Oh, no.
gives a small whimper as all three heads look up at you. All three of them, they lick your face.
He gives Cerberus one last smile. Just making sure Cerberus is alright.
Are you losing Cerberus?
Just the nerf Colin needed.
As you all see, Cerberus and the sword he's attached to vanish.
a minute. No.
Colin
you're
exhales slowly as the sword, like, seems to just disappear from his hand. No ash, no nothing. It's just gone. As he straight up drops to the floor for a moment.
Lee's like already there by Colin's side. Stop playing with Inferno, recognizing the situation for what it is, and he just places a hand on his shoulder
He's
with
still alive.
with a hand on his pocket, and he's just like, take a moment to rest, Colin.
He's still alive.
Yeah, she will.
I
Not
got you.
Vesuvius.
No, good. I'm. Colin sort of like half frozen with it, and it's just like he's alive. He's been alive for 5 years and never came to find me. 5 years. I thought he was dead. And he never once tried to find me.
Colin, I think you need some time to rest. Just to process everything.
It's fine. I need to go find something. I can't wait.
Are you sure?
Time. I can't fight like this, Captain. If we get into trouble, I can't.
You don't need to. You're fine, Colin. Like I said, take as long as you need.
He at that point nods and like just I'll be downstairs. You guys have fun.
Yes, Colin heads away.
Serafina looks very sad.
Well, fuck. I was gonna ask Artemis something, but now I feel like it'd be very insensitive. Ask that. Damn you, Colin.
He's gonna jump on
Well-
Inferno.
Inferno looks up at you. He's got like a understanding look in his eyes.
He's gonna jump on him.
Jay.
What's up? What's up?
He jumped on him.
Yeah.
Hasn't even done that. Serafina, fucking loser.
But at this point, what would everybody like to do in between the 2 weeks? Yeah. Okay.
I want to do like 4 different things.
I mean,
Okay.
we have a lot of time, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. I want to talk to Rose, obviously. I want to fight Artemis, fight Helios. Those are easy, and then train with the Master and the.
Okay.
It's straightforward enough.
Certain things will be just me saying you doing them, but certain conversations are fine. Serafina, what are you gonna do in these 2 weeks?
I'm gonna take Vesuvius and Powder, and I'm gonna work on their uncanny dodge, but we're also gonna be exploring.
Exploring? Okay.
Hey, Captain, what are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Captain?
That's pretty It's pretty easy. Lee's like, first Lee's just making sure that daily he's checking up on the crew and just making sure they're all good and everything, specifically on Colin, especially on Colin. And he's trying to taught the Artemis. Just
God damn it, Captain. God damn it.
not just like we don't even have to like talk, like it was just like casual chit chat with her.
God damn it, Captain. Why?
Hey,
No,
Hey.
you don't need to. No.
hey, Lee, you're talking to Artemis? I'm gonna need you to roll a dex save right now.
Do
Um,
I?
So you decide.
I guess. So
It is if I'm attacking him.
for Lee, Colin, like the first few days, has just straight up not left his office. You do see though, like probably not things Lee could understand because it's a bunch of like math and schematics, like all over the place. It looks like he's just thrown himself into work fully.
Type shit.
I should talk to Colin too. Fuck, there's so much I want to do.
After the first couple of days, though, how many days in do the sky or the like people bring down the reward? I guess tact.
I'll discuss the reward. They bring it down in about like a week's time.
Okay.
But the reward for everything you guys have done is 300 million in golden artifacts.
300 million. What about devil fruits? I need devil fruits.
Oh yeah, did they bring the devil fruit Colin requested?
Yes, it is handed directly to you.
Cool.
That's
I
what,
presume it's
1,
one. I think it is. Yeah.
It is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you said 3
9.
mil.
It's
That's what,
300
12 of us?
300 million.
300.
And there's what, 12 of us?
And I presume we're counting the main crew. Yeah.
Well, Oscar, Knight.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oscar,
Uh,
Oscar,
Giles.
Oscar and Knight don't want any of it.
Okay.
Giles also doesn't want any of it because speaking of Giles, he has decided, saying the technology that is up here, he will stay.
Okay.
Oh,
So we
interesting.
have 1,
That's 9, I
2,
think.
3, 4, 5, presuming we count
Hannah will not accept it
Okay.
because you
So,
know, she's trying to
1,
prove herself.
2,
What about this one?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, go
Yeah.
into repairing the ship. That'd be great.
And keep in mind, this is
Yeah, yeah, I'd be
300
down.
million in golden artifacts. Most
Yeah.
you got to try and convert that somewhere.
Well, yeah, we can convert that once we're below,
don't-
though. I
don't
have the
worry.
resources to repair the ship, but if we can use this to upgrade the ship, I think we can actually upgrade it pretty well.
Either
Don't worry,
upgrade
guys.
it,
Guys,
you can
Guys,
either
don't
upgrade
worry.
it or you can get a whole new ship.
guys, don't worry. I'll take 200 million. You guys take the rest. Whatever. The fuck.
Captain, we'll kill you. We'll kill you. We'll kill you.
Hey,
Damn it.
Captain!
Guys, dude,
Captain!
keep the
I'm-
change. Keep the change.
I'm gonna stop you before you even talk to Artemis. Roll
you
a
know
dex save
what?
right now.
Oh, you know what, though?
I mean, it's
actually,
on a random day. Like you're gonna have to catch him.
Tact.
What's up?
There is one thing that Colin would ask Rose to do at a certain point. He sort of like will. I presume like when they're early morning or like before people go to sleep, he's gonna sort of thing. So just keep that in mind. He will have a conversation with Rose quickly to ask her to do something.
If it's like a very quick one, what are you asking her to do?
He is going to, considering his new circumstances, sort of be like, I need to test my defenses. I haven't been able to get a feeling for my powers since I left Upper Yard.
She'll gladly assist.
Yeah, if anyone catches him, he is bleeding. Like, there's no metal crunching. There was just flesh.
Hey, he's normal again. Let's go.
Do I have to roll for my training for Vesuvius and Powder?
Yes, roll animal handling and then roll animal
Gotcha.
handling again.
I got you.
Thank you.
I have that conversation with Rose.
How quick is it?
It's not that long. It's just about like her hair.
If it's just about her hair,
It's nothing too crazy.
sure,
He's just
real quick.
apologizing.
Yeah.
But with a
Uh.
13 and a 25, you're good.
Yay, they have it now. Yes.
All right. All right. Probably a bit of time after like everything that just happened with Colin happened, like Nikke would go to find Rose, I guess would be the way to put it.
Yeah, she's meditating right now.
He's just like in a room, I'm guessing, or
Just on deck.
on deck. All right. Well, he's gonna approach carefully and then like knock on the floor on the deck to get her attention.
She opens her eyes looking up at you.
Even though time has passed, has she taken the ribbon out of her hair?
She has.
Yeah.
She has it attached to her sword instead.
He like sits down across from her and like kind of looks at her for a moment, and he's like, sorry about just touching your hair."
I would have thought at this point Nora would have taught you how to common sense, I guess.
I was I, I'm not very good with people. It's weird. Like I can pick up moving by the stars within a week, and yet I get into a crowded space and I can see it turned around so. And especially when I'm talking to people, I kind of just.
I can see why you left home at a very young age, fought in gladiatorial death pits, and then somehow found your way dealing with hags that want to take over the world, and it just doesn't seem like you had time.
No. So I'm sorry for that.
Don't be.
But-
It's fine.
But I will say, and I promise you, I'm not just trying to inflate my own ego. But your hair did not look that bad.
Thank you, Nikke.
Guys, isn't Nikke great at this?
Oh God, no Riz, bro. Watch me Riz up.
This is on purpose, though. I love portraying Nikke. It's great. It's a really bad work in progress.
Give me 1 second, bro. Let me talk to your sister real quick. Let me show you.
Anyways, more over to the point. Probably gonna spend a bit of our time here, like hanging out with my master and training with him. I don't know. I just wanted to ask if you'd like to join or something.
I will observe. I want to face Nora as my current self.
Fair enough. But I figured I'd offer at least, because I don't know how you want to prepare, but
I'll just need to be in the right state of mind. My mind has never felt more clear than it has today.
Speaking of, like, what exactly was up with, like, your eyes?
I'm not sure. Whatever it is, it felt natural. More natural than I feel right now.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good that you're becoming more normal. Glad that you're getting your memory back.
I am too, but I really want to know who that close individual was that hurt me, and why.
I think that's only natural and fair to want to know. especially when it's somebody close that hurts you, and he kind of looks off to the side, like thinking about Artemis for a second.
Oh, is she speaking with the captain right now?
We're chatting
Yeah.
with Artemis,
Yeah,
meanwhile,
sir. Yeah.
Nike's expression flashes through 10 different emotions as he's like, "What? What?"
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
As
Nico,
as
go
as
get
the
him.
scene switches, Lee,
Noah!
you
Quick,
approach
whip up a
Artemis.
fry!
What you say, Jay?
As you approach Artemis.
Hey, Nikke's
Show
sister.
Nike,
right?
I am.
show Nike how it's done.
My name is Artemis.
Lee, I don't think we got the chance to properly introduce ourselves.
Not really. Besides, when I held a knife at your throat.
Yeah, which was really weird, really.
Damn it! I
Guess-
thought you were gonna say that was really hot.
No, what the fuck?
Then do we
Did you
need to
steal my
get you
whole
a
trailer?
therapy, bro?
No, to be fair, this is Gotti we're talking about. Okay.
You threw my whole train of thought off. Like, what the fuck?
Don't get this man some therapy. What the fuck?
I apologize.
Anyways, like, what was it? Wait, what did she say?
It
What
was
did she say?
it was after she said that she was, after she had held a knife, held a knife at your throat.
Which is okay. She was like Lisa's, which is weird because I guess you and Nikke had like the same type of introductions. Guys don't necessarily know how to say hi properly.
Not really. Ever since I was younger, I was already chosen to be a guardian in training, so I didn't have much time to interact with others.
That's a Nike talking to Rose.
Right. But I gotta say, you're pretty fast. Hell, I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't be able to keep up with you. Hell, I'm pretty sure no one in my crew would be able to react to you. And had you not, like, I don't know, gone after me, pretty sure they would have gotten hurt.
And it's because of the devil fruit I ate.
Oh yeah? What is it?
I ate what's known as the speed fruit.
Uh,
The speed fruit.
My natural speed is now much more. It's a lot to take in. It was hard to get used to. Aligned with the
Right.
power I was granted, I can double my speed even further.
All that speed, and Lee just like chuckles a little bit. Just, I don't think you're faster than me.
I inclined to not believe that.
Well, come on, let's be for
kill
real.
him. Kill the captain.
You only got me because I let you got me. Let's keep that in mind.
I'll admit your mantra did see me coming, but that wasn't me at my full speed.
Well, even you at your full speed, that wasn't me with my guard up either. I don't think you're as fast as me.
Would you like to race then?
Race? Sure, let's race. Where do you want to race to? I'll let you pick.
Upper yard.
I say
DJ,
let's
shut the fuck up.
I say let's go to the training grounds and back. You know where that is?
Training grounds and back. Is that where Nikke and his master trained?
That is. It's also where I trained.
Right. Okay, right. Yeah, sure. Let's spice some things up real quick. If I win, you get to buy me dinner.
Oh, brother.
Nika, you can just stab him. We won't
And
judge.
what if I win?
What do you want?
She thinks for a moment. What does she want?
Human soul.
No longer does she want to kill Nike. Right? Right.
As long as Colin and his sword collection are kept out of this, we're good.
How about you buy me the best drink at the best Sky Bar in town?
You're on.
Make him go broke.
Least-
Please,
Lee,
Artemis.
Lee starts the stretch.
Artemis is already gone.
Stretches a little bit. Is there anybody that is nearby that would like to do the countdown?
If this is in the first week, Colin is still very much so down below that.
I don't know. Is Nikkei and Rose talking to each other now?
They are. You both. This is happening both on the deck. This is when you would have noticed Lee was talking to Artemis.
Nikkei is staring very, very tensely at Captain.
Everyone needs to calm down.
Oh,
Joe
my
stands
head.
up and walks over. You both look like you need something.
Nikkei stares from
countdown.
afar.
If
A
you
countdown?
if you mind.
Oh, I see. A bit of competition.
She claims she's faster than me.
Well, I can't vouch for her speed, but you are very fast, Captain.
Thank you,
Well,
Rose.
I'll count down from 3 and then on go. You start.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, Lee. At your fastest, how fast can you go?
Not that fucking fast, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I promise you 200 feet around wasn't her max speed. He ain't touching shit.
I'm not touching that. let,
So,
let me.
so
Okay, wait, Gotti, what is your base speed?
My base speed is like 45.
Yeah. Okay, so 45 plus 45, so you're at 90. Plus 45, so you're, because you can main action dash.
Oh, I'm 50?
Okay, if it's 50, he still only hits 150 feet in a turn.
okay.
Presuming he
so,
bonus action dashes and main action dashes.
so her base speed is 100.
So she can
Shit.
hit, presuming she has, she can technically dash twice. Probably won't. She really only needs to dash once to beat up Lee in this.
She can action surge at any point if she needs to.
Yeah,
dash.
that's why I was like, she can technically dash twice and hit like 300.
The wings are a bonus action too, which also function as a dash.
Which would then.
So 400 feet in a turn.
And then if she needs to, she can also hasten for the last minute and then go.
Oh, yeah,
400
Gives her
feet.
double speed.
So what,
So-
like 800, 1600?
500 technically, because
Yeah,
Lee
Lee's gonna hasten. Lee's gonna hasten too, guys. Lee's gonna hasten too.
You still only hit 200
Lee's,
feet. Shut
Lee,
the fuck up in the corner.
Lee's also gonna use his double fruit ability to teleport.
Nikkei!
Definitely cheating.
So you'll notice.
Go broke, Captain.
She's gone. Even with how
I don't even have money.
even with how fast you are, which is probably the fastest in the crew, she is absurdly fast.
Our fault for having the captain be broke, guys. That's all.
By the
Nikkei-
time by the time you make it back, she's already had time to like sit back and like look towards where you'd be coming from.
Damn.
Nikkei is laughing his ass off at Lee right now.
Lee just like comes in like with a smile. He's like, and he's like kind of sweating. He's like, whew. Wow. You really are fast.
Well, I do need to do that, I guess, in this break period too.
I tried to warn you.
I wasn't expecting that kind of speed from you. I guess I
just
should have
hope
really
your,
believed you when you said you had a speed fruit.
Yes, and I hope your wallet isn't empty.
It's gonna be.
Do you
Yeah,
have any money?
yeah. We'll be fine.
No, that's the real question. Do you have any money?
Berries? Yeah, I got berries.
Yeah, he's got.
I've never spent.
Oh,
a
right, I
dime on it.
didn't charge you for making you that bonus. I should start charging you motherfuckers money when I make you items.
You said you would do it for free. Like
I know.
You said you would do it for free.
We're not splitting the 300 mil. We said we are just gonna put it into like collective funds.
What? What?
Yeah. That way we can actually, get this ship
Um,
upgraded.
That's fair.
So, how much money do you have, Lee?
I have a fucking lot. I like stopped counting around like $1 million.
Okay. So yeah, you can afford this. She is getting one of the finest bottles from the Sky Bar that you actually see Nora is at currently, but it's gonna cost you around 300,000.
Okay. Shit lightweight. Oh, I'm not drinking. She is.
You will be.
Huh? Huh?
Bro,
Yeah,
just send me
you-
multiple bottles for dealing with the captain. Let's be real.
I'm drinking.
Yeah, you're drinking.
Con saves, motherfucker.
This wine is kind of crazy. So Lee, give me a con save.
Fucking knew that shit was coming too.
Oh my god! How the fuck?
There are
did I-
dented Mushi cameras that you might be
Wait,
able to have
no,
in
that's
FPF.
not supposed to be. That's not supposed to be a +4. That's supposed to be 19. I
19.
kind of want to.
You're fine. With a 19, you're fine. But this this shit is rough.
He's like choking on it. He's like, how can you drink stuff like this?
You see she's already like on her 5th glass and she looks fine.
Oh god.
You get
It's so
used to it.
strong. It's so strong.
Mm.
R.I.P. Captain taken out by some Skype
You
and
know
alcohol.
what? Mm.
You can and Lee was your name, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You can keep the remainder of it as a reminder of me.
Thanks. You're so generous.
And with that, you're left with half of the
You guys
bottle.
gonna murder this man.
With that half, you're pretty much left with half of it. But is there any other things people need to do in between before we get to the end of the 2 weeks?
Yes. Because I need to use the devil fruit into that item, which I have decided which method I'm going for. Tact.
Okay.
Cullen is going to go up on the ship deck, firstly because he's never done this before, and secondly he's never seen this one done before, as he is going to pull out a set of his tools and let them eat the devil fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, he will bring Amelia with him to help with this, actually. That is a good point.
What's eating?
As you're doing that, Amelia's like, "Are you sure you don't want to use the infusion method?"
I don't want anything to do with him right now.
I understand. And as you do that, the which tools specifically are eating it?
I believe he has on him right now. Let me double check. Actually, fuck, I don't think I filled out his inventory properly. I did not. Okay. I'm putting them into his Tinkerer's tools.
Okay.
I should
And
actually go back.
As you do that, and with the, you notice the metal that is surrounding your tools
Mhm.
begins to start to turn a ghastly brown as it's starting to turn it to rust.
What the hell?
Colin, if it looks like the fruit has been properly infused into them, is going to pick them up, and then I guess I should set him on the ship here for this. There you go.
Yes, and
He is-
instead of
he is joking
deleting
out
them,
there.
just I can always GM later. Use.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot about that. You're good. Wait, he is going to pick them up, and in front of everybody, this like very simple set of tools begins to change form first into like a full-sized great axe, and then back into a longsword, and then finally back into the tool. As he sort of spins it around. This is different.
Amelia puts her hand up to her chin. Turns metal into rust.
Rust devil fruit. It's not a very popular one, but it's kind of fitting considering everything.
Considering most blades are made of metal.
Mm-hmm. An almost perfect counter to swordsmen.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Seraphina says in the background. Clever
Colin
girl.
utterly confused.
But is that all you got?
That covers my bases.
All right. Near the end of the 2 weeks, Giles has taken up refuge in one of the laboratories here in Skypiea. He wants to learn as much as he can here. Oscar and Knight are, of course, on deck, waiting. Artemis is here to see everybody off. But Seraphina's missing.
Wicca, what?
How is our marksman gonna be late to this? He says, sort of like shaking his head. He.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's because that's what everybody's gathering.
Also, I will say, Colin has seemed a lot more confident since he got the weapon back in his hand.
How is that grabbing Rose?
It feels better having something in hand, in case things go wrong. Which, with you guys, frankly, they tend to do. I think I saw her leaving a few nights ago, but no idea where she is.
You see Vesuvius step up. Vesuvius had actually went with Seraphina, and right behind Vesuvius, you notice Seraphina step on board, and she's got a really cool drink in her hand. It's like really fruity and stuff like that.
What the fuck is that? He says, pointing at the massive ass bird.
Seraphina lifts her cup. Oh, I don't know. It's some kind of Skypian
Not
mixed
the
drink.
drink, Seraphina, the bird. That is a very, very big bird.
And then
Hey,
a
Seraph-
very tiny bird on her shoulder.
hey, Seraphina, Zhang, how big is the bird?
Oh, it's as big as Vesuvius.
Dude,
Yeah, at least
that
wanna
thing is
jump
a
on it.
large-sized creature, which means it takes up, like... It's at least 10 feet tall, is the
He's gonna-
measure
he's gonna
for
jump on it.
large.
Yeah, Lee's gonna jump on.
Captain, we're not even sure that thing's... Oh, god damn it.
Lee, make me an animal handling check.
Bet. I can do this shit with no effort. You know I do this shit
Actually-
with no effort.
No, argue for this. Argue that you're just manhandling it.
I want to
As
see.
the giant bird you guys see is in fact a dire bearded dragon.
A fucking what?
Wallahi, I'm
as
Oh,
you go
I
to
need to
jump
make a
on it,
roll real quick.
as you go to jump on it, you see it's like pecking at its feathers, like underneath its right wing. Sees you jumping towards it, and it goes to peck at you. It's bearded vulture. Sorry.
I was supposed to say, damn. I feel like that's not gonna hit our captain.
It's like 14. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that misses.
You see it try to like peck at you, and you barely get out of the way as it expands its wings wide.
Seraphina, could you stop that from attempting to murder the captain, please?
Let's go then, me and you. Lee's gonna stand in this fight.
you are not fighting the bird.
Ah!
It's almost like stepping between him and the bird. Like, no.
Serafina's just gonna be, turned towards her new friend and petting it. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. That's just my captain. He's a little silly. And she
This
looks
is
back.
truly the Monster Hunter Wild experience.
He is gonna slowly walk over. Could I pet it? Do you think?
Just don't do it,
Uh,
captain.
Roll me animal handling.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's going to peck at you.
Like,
Oh,
Like-
Tax, by the way, at some point during that break, could I have picked up armor? Because of the thing.
Yes, just make sure you pay the real cost for it.
Yeah, no problem.
How'd my practice go with my master?
Your practice went
lost.
pretty well.
Yeah.
You lost. You're a failure. You fucking failed.
But it misses you as well as it's mostly
Yeah,
just
that
trying
misses
to.
even my base armor.
It's mostly trying to defend Seraphina.
He, like, very gently bonks it on the beak as it misses him. You don't need to bite at me. We're friends.
Friends! As Nike cuts its head off.
Serafina
Good job,
is going-
Colin. You distracted it.
He's gonna pet Colin, be like, see, look, he's friend.
It
Colin,
glares,
like,
it glares
very
daggers at Colin
strangely,
and Lee.
Like, leans into the pat a little bit, just half out of it, as he's like, no. Bad devil fruit.
That's a big ass bird, mate.
Oh yeah, what is your name?
Yeah, so this one right here is Nightshade, and she points at the crow on her shoulder. And this
Small
is
bird.
Bone Crusher.
Bone what?
Crusher? Bone Crusher.
You named a bird Bone Crusher.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that back to that thing about how you said you weren't sure if a snake and a dragon could be together. Well, the cool thing about this guy is he eats bones, so we're good.
Nightshade.
As you say that, you see Cypress and the crow both look at each other, both look at you, look at each other again, both look at you.
What?
That's
what-
fine. Shall we get this whole duel underway then? Would Colin have had
Lee's like-
time to
Lee's
repair the
squaring up.
ship, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get
I
this
got you,
duel
Captain.
started, Lee says as he's walking towards the
Colin
bird.
is still very much so
Let's see,
between
let's see
victory.
how strong you are.
Captain, no,
Bone
the last time you
Crusher.
are not fighting a bird.
Bone Crusher, show me what you're made of.
Captain, that is a bird.
That is a
Indeed.
fighter.
That's fine.
That is a bird, Captain. A bird.
Yes, we can. Let me get the right map for it.
Half plate does look really tempting, but that's really expensive. Yeah, we're gonna go half plate. Oh, I knew this was coming. I don't know how to feel about it to this moment. I mean, apparently at one point, and you know what, I feel like everyone deserves to hear this story. She was gonna name one of the wolves Trojan, so you know.
That is kind of comical.
No,
one
it's
of,
fair.
one of the wolves was going to be called Banana Muffin. So
Muffin was the best.
This is also very true. I've heard this conversation before.
just 1 second.
Oh shoot, actually, my weapons will just randomly change. Damn, I'm gonna have to prepare myself for that.
Oh yeah, Lee is here by the way. Lee is gonna watch this fight.
Colin is just watching,
Yeah.
waiting, stalking.
I think we're all watching and waiting.
Watching, waiting.
Praying on your downfall.
Say some.
I'm walking. I'm
Some
waiting. Okay. Amelia.
That's the Nora
The
token.
The moon haunts you.
The moon, huh? I'm be real, if I heard the moon haunts you one more time out of that game, I'd probably go too long too. Suddenly Colin becomes a giant bird.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
Why are we forming like unintentionally like an actually pretty good fucking circle?
Wait, are we? Are we? Oh shit, we are. Okay.
Like,
I gotta break that shit. I ain't down for that.
Knight just likes to lean up against stuff. But
that's a pretty good curve.
enough.
You know, if I shift myself ever so slightly like that, the circle is now very imperfect. Mainly because of Oscar, if I'm being real with you, though.
Lee, go ahead and put your token down since you are.
Because otherwise, it's like very
Lee's
Oh,
still
you are.
subtle.
You're in the fucking fountain, weirdo.
Colin,
Yeah,
put
'cause
me.
I'm different. I mean, it's
Well,
happening
Lee-
right down here.
Lee's being that guy.
Yeah, he's that guy. It's happening down here.
Okay, well,
right
you
in
know
front of
what?
me.
You know what? I should go hang out by Captain. Like a
Put me in
true
the
friend.
circle.
I would be right next to Captain.
You know what? I'll also be right next to Captain.
That's fine. Lee's gonna be right next to Artemis.
Hey, Captain, I know they're dueling, but can you make a deck save real quick for me?
Where do you want Serafina Tao?
Anywhere.
That deck save.
Okay, I'll put Serafina, you know, over here.
Who is this guy, bro?
He's actually gonna sit here.
Hey, Captain, could you make a stab Nike?
Okay, I don't think we're missing anybody
Just for me,
besides,
bro?
of course, all the animals, but we don't need to.
This is such a bad roll of damage, though. That's the sad part.
Ignore what I'm doing,
Alright.
Tao. Ignore what I'm doing.
Okay.
Artemis found you guys a secluded spot. She had visited quite a bit for this upcoming
Great.
duel. Knowing nothing could stop the two from engaging with one another, nobody tried to. And now both you, Nora, and Rose are face to face. You see her crimson eyes staring you down, as she looks like she's full of resolve. I understand completely. Okay, as you go up to him, hold on.
And that child.
I simultaneously hope you win and hope you like lose horrifically, and I want you to understand that.
I hope Rose keeps her title, no offense. Sway! Jesus Christ, cats. Oh my god.
What's up? I'm rolling a perception check right now. Hold up, 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 hold up.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Oh, when she says roll perception, you roll for it. When I say roll for dex.
What the
No, no, no. Okay, I cast Cone of Cold and freeze this.
Yes, Cone of Cold. Anyways, I'm back.
I cast Blackened Fist of Ruined into the well.
After this fight, we will do
Sorry,
an hour
Taylor.
break.
Paratai.
He reaches into his right pocket and pulls out a couple of them. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I remember when you bought it. You see Rose slowly, with her sheathed normal katana, brings it up, brings it forward, unsheathes it slowly to the side, and softly sets the sheath on the ground. And how does that look? Gotcha. You'll notice Rose is holding her katana in front of her. Very standard, samurai-esque position.
She's gonna hit you with that Aido.
She's already unsheathed it. She cannot.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me initiative. And let me find hers real quick. I usually never use these sheets.
Player initiative is up near the top. She's a player sheet, right by armor class.
By our armor class. Oh, there it is. All right, you go first, Nora.
I inspel Rose's. I don't have
Do
any.
not get involved in their fight.
No,
I don't even have any. I don't even have any, even if I wanted. Yeah.
I ain't
Fuck
shit.
you, Nora. I hate you.
Okay. right. On her turn, you will notice, instead of doing her normal black bargain, seeing how close you are, you're clearly still in sword range, but she reaches forward with her left hand, no longer attached to the handle of the katana. She is going to use her black art.
Oh, guys, sounds really good. I'm gonna.
Spooky.
Essentially, she is casting inflict wounds.
Oh my
That's a
god.
lot of.
Well, she learned it at 7th level.
Believe me, if it was a 7th level inflict wounds, that is
You would be
horrifying.
dead.
that
Yeah,
is
because what?
horrifying.
Base inflict wounds is 3d10s. It's like
Yeah.
another d10 for every level.
I think another D10 to 2 D10, I can't remember.
So that would be what, like
All right, you take
10d10?
So you take 17 necrotic damage. With her, she's then gonna make a normal sword strike.
Holy shit.
Her normal, dex. Yeah, that's just how much her dex is. Okay. It's named Black Bargain, but this is her normal attack. Ooh, 13.
Predictive.
Okay. This is. She's immediately going to action surge. And she's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Oh, Rose, fuck him up.
15, 16. Alright. Okay, your turn.
Type shit. We are the Golden Pirates.
And this is, let's see, wisdom. Oh, that's her worst stat.
Ref, she's cheating.
Damn.
Wow.
Do you get to choose what they see, or is it just something that would shock them? Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. She 2d8. Yep.
How long, or is it like a brief save at the end of each turn? You did not, and
It's a pretty easy ability to use, so it's she's able to she's able to save
End of turn, start of turn.
at the start.
There you go.
So you have advantage. She's paralyzed.
She is paralyzed. I think
And
that was
these
a good-
count as critical hits.
Yeah, that might have been it. Was that key point attack not in bonus action? Because flurry is still your bonus. Okay, that lets you do the extra unarmed without using any extra action. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, all those hit. They're all crits.
Yes.
Nasty.
You
Yeah.
just double the dice, basically.
So yeah, you can just roll them twice and make sure to remove the strength mod. So remove the strength mod from one of them, so it's like it's 10 damage.
It's my phone. I just had it.
10, 14. 10, 14, 10, 14, 20.
Okay. All right. At the start of her turn, she's got to make another wisdom save where she has a -1.
Oh man.
You hit her worst stat. Eight. She fails. You counter. Yes, it is. You counterplayed her hard.
You guys, I said I was not gonna pull my punches, but I didn't think I would this bad.
17 misses.
Okay, maybe I do need to help Roche cheat. Jesus.
When a character gets counterplayed that hard, it's not much you can do about it. She targeted wisdom, and wisdom's her lowest stat.
Oh.
And all these are crit. Sure.
Come on. Yeah, you said you ain't gonna hold back. I'm waiting for that blackened fist.
Oh, shut up.
Bro is wanting them to kill each other at this rate.
Hey,
Oh.
Nora said she ain't holding back. I wanna see it.
That doesn't mean murdering her friend and comrade.
It's only murder if it's double her HP.
Okay, and how much is all that?
Did you mean to put black in or spirit blast? I mean, okay, but it shows up on 2 of them.
8, 21. First attack was that wasn't rolled as a crit though. No, it didn't. The last one did. The other 2 didn't. Oh, okay, got you. So 13, 8, 21. Ignore that. Add this, another 8. So 29, 12. So overall, she has taken 20 plus 29 plus 12. She's taken 85 damage so far.
Okay, and well, how is it? I'm talking about from the last attack. How much did she take?
She took 29 from the one with Spirit Blast and 12 from the one without it.
Okay.
Nora, I know you said you weren't holding back. But fuck, like why the face, man? Come on. Not very gentlemanly. Or well, gentle lady. I don't know. Wait, it's kind of fucking rude.
She fails. Your turn, Nora.
What did she even roll?
These bastards. Wait, how are you disarming? The fuck?
You
Uh,
easy enough. She can't retaliate. With your strength is at like what, 20? I'd say at least like half a football field easily. Haigara catches it. She fails.
I'm gonna give her an inspo.
hey guys, is the Nikki pacing?
Not enough.
I don't know what she rolled. I can't see Chris
14.
Collins.
If not for her
There you go.
-1, she would have succeeded both times.
She's 1 off.
God. Honestly,
You can't view that. She is paralyzed. She has no cognitive function. She's basically still stuck in that scene of you killing her.
Way to traumatize our friends.
No.
You can undo it at any point.
You can will.
That's holding back. That's holding back.
No, that's trying not to traumatize our ally.
Mm-mm.
You see her gasp.
Okay, you'll be up there next. Watch yourself.
Now back in the cognitive world, you see sweat is flowing down her face. She's covered in blood from all the bruises and hits you've given her. Oh, she is. Her constitution's 12. She's not very tanky. I mean, she's tanky, but you know, her body is still small.
And you did say you punched her in the face. You likely ended up damaging like the nose, because she would bleed very easily. Frankly.
She's gonna make a save on her own. This one I'm gonna view myself.
Guys.
You see her look down at the blood that's falling from her nose. She's seen her blood too many times at this point. She's gonna second wind as a bonus action. $17. You see
That's
her
how much
grit her.
she heals.
You see her grit her teeth as she's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Lee, Lee's gonna he's just gonna smile at that.
And with these 2 attacks, you notice the blood that's starting to flow from her wounds is now black.
Oh.
It's a 23 hit. Okay. She is going to also add on the clock strikes 2 to this.
Fuck her up.
So the initial damage, 18 slashing, which is she is going to turn into necrotic. And then her clock strikes technique. You've noticed it before. It was always like this bright white, like gleamed light, you know, as like a sheen almost. Same with like the other times you've seen people use the clock strikes technique, but this time hers is a deep black.
Oh.
As you will take an additional 46 necrotic damage. Easily, yeah. It has enough force that it's cut like straight through the ground. If not for your tanky body, it would have cleaved you in 2.
Step.
You notice the red in her eyes is sharper. I didn't realize this was going to happen, but let me go ahead and grab a different image real quick. For her.
We'll take. Colin is moving closer in case he needs to heal one of the 2, as this seems to be getting more dangerous.
This doesn't seem to be an awakening, but more of a glimpse at something.
Oh.
Go ahead and... You notice...
Hashtag not my Rose.
You notice her hair turn completely black as she rushes forward again to strike you once more. It's a 34 hit.
Oh!
Bro does not want to get hit by that.
I don't want to get hit by that. I'm at peace. Can you hit her? Is the question.
That does
Yeah,
not
that's
hit.
not an advantage. Oh fuck. You're actually cooked. How much do I want to sabotage Yahiko here? I'm kind of worried you'll die if I do.
25 hits.
Like, I am actually terrified you will die if I try and interfere.
13. Okay. You hit her. You notice it doesn't do as much. As she is going to action surge a second time.
Captain,
Well,
do we need to step in? This is getting dangerous.
Lee just stares. He doesn't say anything.
16. 18. Alright. Due to the state she's in, she can use the clock strikes 2 technique a second time.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh god, I'm actually worried for Nora. Oh god.
19 necrotic.
Oh fuck! Do no?
Hey, dude, we have to do something here, otherwise Nora might actually be big.
Do
With
we?
an additional 27 necrotic.
Tack, I guess I should ask, does Rose still look like she has control of herself in this?
From
They-
the way you guys have seen Rose, whenever she draws her blade, at any point, you notice her personality has always gotten serious.
Yeah, but is it like serious, or does this look like she is potentially going to hurt Nora seriously?
She still looks like her normal serious self.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my mom called me. What happened?
After you wailed into her, after you questioned her resolve, after you showed her an unfortunate and gruesome outcome, something snapped. For a brief moment, she felt one of her chips heal. She fires off the clock strikes 2 technique without even uttering the phrase. You are pushed back in the initial push as you feel like this strange force sap away from you, almost the same way Ibarra did when it struck you those 3 times. And not long after, she's immediately in front of you again. She strikes you the second time. But the clock strikes technique fires past you, but with enough force to knock you unconscious.
I'll go wake her up.
Lee, can you roll me a history check?
Sure.
Lee? Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna wake up Nora when this is done.
History.
Nigga will go over there too.
God, can I use that inspo on that? Jesus
You
Christ.
can, yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't like. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Can I? So, I have a different question. Is this like specifically related to Lee or actual history? Because if it's actual history, Colin's
It's
gonna
related to
give
Lee.
him advantage.
I'm a
Okay.
roll. Fuck. I need to roll another inspo. Jesus Christ! Someone help me out
Can
here.
I predict outcome
Okay.
it? Can I use predict outcome on that?
You
I
can.
think that's only your rolls are rolled
Uh,
by you.
It's
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
You
you.
fucking.
you know what? Take 2 of your inspo back. I guess I should have had you roll with advantage there. So go ahead and take 2 of your inspo back, and Nora take yours back.
Okay.
but- No, it's fine. Lee, something seemed familiar about Rose's red eyes not too long ago. It wasn't enough to spark anything, but seeing the black hair, the crimson eyes,
Oh god.
your head begins to hurt.
Hey, I'm just saying she also has black hair, red eyes.
Nikkei, shut the fuck up.
It's not specifically those things.
I know.
The way she fights, the way she looks,
It's just like 6.
she seems familiar. Not like 6.
Damn.
Like 5.
It's almost like you've seen her before. But
Oh,
as you try
like-
to think about that more, your head throbs.
Lee like staggers back a little bit, almost losing his balance and almost falling into the well as he like holds his head for a second. And his face just like his facial expressions turns into one of pain, like, and he's just thinking to himself, just like, who are you?
As you
As he
say
watches
that,
Rose.
yeah, as you say that, you notice her fall onto one knee and slowly lose consciousness.
Nike, catch Rose,
I
please.
yeah, I got that one. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna look down at her for picking her up onto his back.
And
Yeah,
there,
Colin is
we're
waking
gonna-
Nora.
We're
As
gonna
the
take
bird
our
comes.
break.
Oh.
And
Wait, Lee did want to say something to Nora if you didn't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So is Nora awake?
Yeah.
So after that whole little incident, Lee like recovers. You know, he walks over to Nora, completely ignoring Rose. And looks down at Nora. Are you okay? Right, you did. I'm proud of you for challenging her. I think she really needed that. But Nora, please. Lee's face, his facial expressions that was once like calm, turns really serious. And he looks her in the eye. Do not question my decision again. Please. Lee smiles.
Nikkei laughs.
What we're fighting for.
I might just.
Colin's like
Alright.
very quiet as he mumbles what that we're fighting for as he looks between the two. Oh, I was just saying, Colin's like very quietly mumbling, was it worth fighting for, as he looks between the two that are fairly beaten and injured.
Lee just said like, I just might.
Yes.
I need to eat.
I need to go eat. All right. I'll see you guys later.